Welcome to the Seven Crosses series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and we are picking up on the 17th of March 1973. In this part, I'm just going to have a little bit of a reorientation of priorities, but before that, a big thank you for your comments and feedback. As usual, you guys give me so much to think about. And one suggestion I did get was that I should try and optimize this iron unloading capacity here by connecting up this store here with the steel mill with a conveyor. I'm not sure if I can do that, but I think what I would like to do is we're just going to get rid of you. And then I think what I'll try and do is squeeze in, I think this is the conveyor I'm looking for. If I can get in, oops, I've just taken out the wrong conveyor. It's this one, isn't it? Not that one. We're just going to demolish that one. Better put that conveyor back in, except you. Yeah, bit of a mistake there. It comes from trying to rush, I think. And what I'd like to do is kind of put a conveyor in, like here, a three-way junction, like that, and then just want to see if we can. Yeah, I can take the conveyor over there, and that will allow me to push in that direction, although it'd have to be really that one, wouldn't it? So I think that will work. The only thing is we'll have to put a slightly elaborate footpath round like that, because we can't take a footpath out that side, it would obstruct. And what that will mean is I'll be able to take a conveyor off of here later on, because I think to begin with we're going to use the trucks, and then as things move forward we can then work on the optimization. Because the problem is that if I don't knock this down, I'm going to end up with the trucks having to go all the way around there unless I put a temporary road in. But I think that will work. Now, I've got a couple of comments related to the railway. Now, somebody suggested that I should just build two lines, and one of the problems I've found with laying track is, especially in this situation, that it pays to build out as far as you can so that when your first trains go in, they don't actually interact with the construction trains. And for that reason, what I'm kind of going to do is we're going to put a crossing point in about, we got there. I think I'm going to put a crossing point there. It's going to take a little while to get this built. So what I'd like to do is get all the track laid in this area, except for maybe this section here, or I actually build the first train. Well, at the very least out to here, because we could possibly put a crossover in here. What that will do is ensure that I won't get any bad interactions with the construction train there. Now, something else someone pointed out and kind of presented me a little bit of a challenge was they said that I'd actually not connected up the track, and it's actually here. So we do need to kind of put that into there like that. That explains why the actual construction train only came out as far as here and didn't build through to here. And quite interestingly, the construction train wandered out this way and actually built the connection to there. So what I do need to do is build these through here as well, so that I can work the depot. Got a slight concern here with respect to the depot, because sometimes the depot gets a bit upset if you've only got one rail connection. So what we may have to do here is kind of come out there a little bit and connect you in like that. Of course, we're going to need to build these buildings as well, because of course the construction train won't pass through here, but we can curve back into this area should we need it. Anyway, that's it. And I also got another suggestion from someone about selling clothes. I'm still a little bit nervous about selling clothes at the moment because of this limited production, and what I'm thinking is that once Foodville's up and running, I can take out this large field, keep the small field, and then possibly put in some clothes production into here. The only real problem with that is that if I can't get any fabric production, I may have to import fabric. Although we do have an option here. This area here, I'm still kind of have mixed feelings about this planned heating plant here simply because it's, yeah, I don't really want to expand this area much bit more, and we seem to be getting through the winters based on this heat plant here now, especially the fact that we've got 2 logging camps feeding into here. I'm going to leave that in planning phase for the moment, just in case. Now, up in Foodville, things are coming together, and what I'd really like to do is possibly get this kind of put together in preparation for moving our citizens in, because we got 800 odd over 21s now, so I do really need to get some accommodation in here. We've got an opera house now. I mean, I could get a small group of people in here. We got a let me just see. We got sport. We got a kindergarten. We got there. So in theory, the only thing we haven't got is heating. And so if I bring in a couple of hundred people up here, but of course the advantage is if I can get this built through, I think we can afford to take the chance now, can't we? Because what we got here, we got a small clinic. I mean, we got the money. We got a small shopping centre. We got food in. I think we can afford to take the losses, to be honest. So we're just going to see if we can find our over 21s. Probably got a big wodge here. Got 29 in there. I think if I empty out one of these buildings over here completely, take that one. And how many over 21s have we got down here? Must have some down here. Yep, got a few here as well. So if we're going to empty out the old corner block first, this one, because it's only got 45 people in it anyway. We'll just kind of take everyone out of here, and then we're come in here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then we'll just fill the rest of this up with this block here. When people aren't going to be that happy, so if we get a full set of 200 in, right, that fills that up there. Probably reduce the school down a little bit. Don't really need lots and lots of teachers there. Same with we'll leave the kindergarten the way it is. Probably don't need 15 people in there. We reduce the workers in there for the moment. The clinic is we can reduce the clinic as well, because what we're going to need up here is we need to set a bus route out up to here. We need to spend some money on actually just set this route up properly. Okay. Foodville Central to there, and we'll call you Foodville Heat. So what we're going to need here is a bus. So just put this here. First things first, we're going to need a bus out here. I mean, to be honest, if we lose the population, we lose the population. That's all there is to it. And we need a bus with probably quite a lot of capacity. I think we'll go with this one. We'll allocate you there. That work. Yeah. Oops, no. Now, the other thing we also need is a couple of ambulances for the clinic. Can't remember how many, but I think, well, I mean, they're all 1 passenger anyway, so just buy 2 to start with. Oh, and the other thing we're also going to need is wood cutting trucks, aren't we? Just get the ambos in here. And what we got here, we got logging and we got heating. Right here, we're going to need at least 3 logging trucks. So let's see what we can get in the way of good logging trucks. Come here. Bell tree capacity. What we got? You've got 20. I think they're all about 20, aren't they? 15, 20, 20, 20. So I think we're the top speed 65. I mean, I don't really feel speed makes that much difference, to be honest. I mean, we've got this one about 80. He can carry 9 tons of wood. He can carry 14. I think she quite like this. We'll just kind of, can we make you green environmentally? Yeah, we'll get 3 of these ZIL 133s. So we got a combination of carry capacity and speed. And we're just going to drop you in there. And what we should do is get these guys out here. And hopefully when this is built, we'll be able to get a few more people in. The only other thing I want to check is this up here that brings out the food and clothes. What have you got? I think we're probably going to need another covered hole because this is quite a long distance and I haven't got any tech services out here at the moment. So in the winter, we're just going to get another covered hole. 2.45 food. What's your top? I think if we put you in as well, I know I'm kind of blowing large quantities of cash here, but I think it will be good in the long run. This one, isn't it? That will ensure a good supply of food and clothes here. Yeah, they're not going to get meat for a long time. So I'm just going to speed the game up a bit. Trying to push through the years as quickly as possible now. Because, well, I'm not worried about the next update, the one in October. I'm actually quite looking forward to that now. The one that worries me is the one at the end of the year that may cause a potential problem. So at the moment we need to make sure that we get as much steel into this area as possible. Actually, let's check the bus stop here. I don't want tourists, I don't want that, and I don't want passengers. All we want here is spare workers. I don't want you guys wandering around here. But we've got a hospital staff. We could probably reduce that down a little bit as well. We've got the cellars, got the school, we've got the sport, got the kindergarten, and we that could probably get reduced a little bit as well. Got the culture. We've got a university here, but I'm not really going to worry too much about that to begin with. So we've got Foodville up and running. I just want to check this hard guy here. Yeah, I mean, I think at the moment we're just going to keep this construction office totally focused on building up Foodville at the moment. In the last part, I talked a little bit about building out here. Actually, can we get... Okay. We've got this out here. Don't want to buy any more vehicles. I think I've blown enough here. I think what we can do is get our knife edge crew here. Yeah, you don't really have anything here. You're just about to finish. So I think we can get this built for the summer. I think you're currently working on that bit there, but you're just about to finish. I'm just going to wait here for it to finish. So that, because we're on April, what I'd like to do is keep pushing the asphalt out this way. But I just want that guy to finish. Okay, he's now finished. What we're going to do now is we're going to asphalt this section of road all the way through to game. We're going to allocate you there. So I do really want to expand out here quite quickly, and I think having the asphalt road out here will make a difference. The other thing that I mentioned already, and I do want to put in, is I would like to get some tech services out here as well. Let me just, I think we can just use the normal tech services if we can find you. Because we're gonna need to keep this road open through the winter. We're gonna get you there. And okay, we're gonna put knife edge. And I don't want Colville road crew on here. I think we need to store on the dumper. I want to rename you Foodville. What do you call that? Expand. Or you could Foodville expand just there. Foodville expand has now picked up that. I think we've got all the roads in this area and footpaths, and I think these guys are meant to be working on this, aren't they? Yeah, Foodville expand is working on here as well. Right. Yeah, we've still got loads of crops in here. Over here, I think these guys are still just trying to catch up, aren't they? Yeah, we're just going to have to let them catch up with their jobs at the moment. Well, this guy's off on his own. Oh, he must be going to the gas station. So, what are you working on? You've got nothing. Can't build into here at the moment. What I'd like to do is possibly, well, I think we got power into here. I think I would like to expand this area a little bit now. Make sure we've got, yeah. And what else do we want? We got conveyors to here, conveyors to here. I think we got that area there. While this area here, actually, just thought this is built. What we really need to do now is build this. I think we're going to get this built because we'll get. I don't want that one. It's this one, because one of the things we're going to need to do is once the rail track's built is start exporting coal to make money. See, I don't think this conveyor line is particularly that important at the moment. It will become important later on, but I think that is the priority. Once these roads are finished, actually I could, let's see, you've got 3 jobs. I think we can sneak that on as well. And then that gives you enough to be going on with. Let's just take a look at our line here. So we're actually laying this track quite quickly. I'm very impressed. Right. Really need to build this depot as well. What do you need? Do you need gravel, concrete, and steel? Actually, what I do need is this built. We're gonna assign that to large there as well, because it occurred to me that we need a distribution office. That's a technical office. Where's the distribution office gone? There's the distribution office. Actually, we could probably need the technical office down here as well, so just going to add that. It occurred to me that if we're going to start building trains, we're going to need a distribution office to bring in the various materials to actually build the trains. We got that there. Just want to. Oh, we need to put some wood down. No. Don't want to run out of wood, especially in this area. So just there, we're getting a little bit thin on the ground here now. I mean, the bricks over here are not so important. In fact, we could I mean, that's just for export. And we're just going to need to put in this area here. Last chance to buy. So we're running out of vehicles. So we've got that there. And we're building this here. And the other thing I've been thinking about over here is the fact that what I'm going to do is we're going to build the coal deposit is over here, and rather than build the town around the main road here, what I want to do is create this road in, so that what we can do is possibly build the town in about here actually. And then, because then what that will do is leave this open, potentially to make this into a highway. Well, that's the theory anyway. We've got fuel here, which is good. Actually, let me just see. Let's just press F1. Right, we've got a bit of a depression there. The coal is about here. Just check with the coal mine. Yeah, so the coal is kind of tucked in here. I think there's only really enough space for one, possibly two coal mines. Although, truthfully, I'd probably only build one here. I mean, a coal mine with, say, 90 or 95% there. If the coal mine's about there, I think we could probably build the town in about here. So that's still being built, so we can't come in there, but I can kind of pick off here, just kind of curve this round a little bit, maybe aim for about there. And the coal mine is up in that corner there, so we kind of run the road through there like that. And then we can build this road through, have the town here. That's Speak, can't remember that. Speakhave, isn't it? I can't see it. Speakhove. Is that a good name for a town? So that's going to be our next major town here. I know it's going to be a big skip from over here, but part of me says that if I'm going to expand and get coverage on the map, I've got to make these big leaps. I can't afford to just keep kind of creeping out and creating a big urban sprawl. So we got that there. We got this area going here. I mean, we got 600,000. How's the road crew here? You pick. Of course, we got this area here. Well, we've now got a concrete plant here. We've got that there. What I need to do now is we got this built, and this is going to be gravel. We don't have a connection here yet, but what we can do is we got a few trucks here. Are you guys delivering? Oh, you're bringing in the iron ore. What I'm inclined to do, these guys are actually delivering the gravel, dropping off in the gravel store there. I think at the moment, what I'm going to do, we've got workers in here. We have got workers in here. We've got, is that working? Well, the only way we're going to find out is by putting some gravel in here, aren't we? Right, I think what we're going to do as a temporary fix is a little bit worried about that connection. Let me just see, we're going to get one dumper, 85 kilometers there. We want something with a bit more carry capacity. We got this guy here, so what we'll do is, well, I'm going to pick up gravel there, and you're going to drop off gravel you've got boards there. Have we run out of boards over here yet? Is this guy still bringing in boards? That's the question. He's bringing in prefabs only now. Kind of 19 tons of boards left there. I'd like to get this up and running as well with 40. Yeah, I think the asphalt plant is probably fairly high up the priorities as well. We need to get that done. I know I'm kind of slipping into my old bad habits of getting this done. In fact, this is quite a small kind of win anyway. Right, these guys are kind of catching up with their roads here. Okay, let me just flip back over to Foodville now. And how is everybody happy here? Oh, they're happy-ish is probably the polite way of saying. Do we have any? Are we getting any workers out here producing any coal? Because we need workers to fell trees. I don't think we've probably got enough workers in here at the moment. Probably everybody here is preoccupied, so we do need to get this built before the winter comes in, so that we can get another couple of hundred people out here. One of the downsides when you build a new town, if you build a big block like this, it sounds very attractive, but it means that you can't deliberately assign workers to here. So we've probably got a few people wandering around here who are possibly unemployed. Let's just have a quick look. Higher education. Where is it? Tourists. Education, uneducated workers. Still living with their parents. There's got to be something in here. Unemployed workers. There's no unemployment in this area. We've got wood and clothes here. We're not going to bring any meat out here. Not for the moment anyway. Not because eventually the meat will come from here. We're just kind of waiting for steel. As usual. I think we'll be okay. We just spin down and take a look at see how our rail guy is going. Where's he building now? Wow. You can't build this section unless somehow I can kind of flip into. But is it going to be worth the effort? Do you still have any boards? No. See if I can do this. No, it's not really going to be worth it, is it? Because what we could do is when this is built, we can curve back through here. These are coming together quite nicely. This is technical services, which I think it would be quite useful. We've still got lots of crops in here, which is going to be a little bit of an issue. We're not really consuming the crops now, are we? Oh, no. You probably find now our fuel tanks are full. Gone from virtually no crops stored to an overflow. I think this is going to be the last year that we're going to use these two fields, because I think we got more than enough now, and these aren't contributing this much because it's just a medium and a small. But I don't want to waste them this year. We'll just wait for those to go, because it's free. Up here we've got 2,000. Yep. Mind you, we're still only in May, so we might consume a little bit more here. I mean, I suppose I could sell some clothes. What we got here? It's a little bit too low for my liking, to be honest. I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of local work, but maybe we'll save that to the winter. Let's get back out, see what's going on here. Kind of thinking. No, I don't think I'm going to put anything just in here at the moment. I'm just going to leave that for when I need to do some leveling. And of course we got this other construction office out here, which I'm not using at the moment, but I can't really see the point just at the moment itself. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. What we'll do is, if these guys have got, you've got some spare dumpers, so what we'll do is we'll just assign you to there, because the paver's effectively trapped out here at the moment, and so is this one. So we're kind of getting a bit of an impasse. So what we'll do is we'll just use that up to pick up the asphalt. Cannot store. Right, what I'm going to do is we're going to flip. Actually, you got gravel. Just as an experiment now, we're going to flip you to here. How many concrete mixers we got in here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Steel, isn't that a surprise? Concrete, okay. I should give this guy an extra concrete mixer. Suppose I could, because if I put him in there, then later on we can send the extra one to there. We just pick up another concrete mixer from here. Yeah, that might be the best way forward, is to send some stuff out here. You're 80, you're 9 tons. I quite like you. And I think we'll get another dumper as well. And as I say, what I can do is, when I want to bring that other construction office online, I can start pushing out other vehicles. So we're just going to give you extra dumper as well. I think that will work. Right, this guy's picking up, so my worries about the bulk storage here are not founded, which is good. Also, so we got a fire. Building is on fire. Oh, haha! Come on, guys, get there quick. Put the fire out. A grand job. You've done a grand job. What was this? Yeah, I think this bit is a nice to have. We don't really need to worry about that. I think if we can get this asphalt plant built and this built, that will mean that all the trucks that have been running all the way across the map get to that other asphalt plant, and that should speed up production or building in this area. Wow. They're really putting this together. It's pretty good. And if we can get that, get back and check our train guy. He's built that, he's built that. So what's he building now? That bit's hasn't been picked up, so just assign you to that. He's now going off in this direction. He seems to have got a bit stuck. I'm not exactly sure, but we need to keep an eye on him in case he is stuck. Just float back to Foodville. Again, we just need that steel. but we're going to be okay. Still need workers up here. I don't think this guy didn't do the route. Sorry about that. Actually, we're going to need to check the Foodville heat. Cool. I thought I'd signed you. I think this is one of the problems that you do get. Okay, it was just, yeah, we got no workers in here at all at the moment. I think it could be a bit of a connection problem here as well. I think we're I can always turn these into come there. Thank you, game. The other thing I don't have out here is a gas station, actually. Just realised. Well, we got a gas station over here, haven't we? I think we're gonna just go through here, and what I'm gonna do is push all this up to 90% that we can spread the fuel around. We've got plenty of fuel now, so we might as well get it all out and amongst the various places, actually. And we've got, where are you? Here. 90%, 90%, 90%, 90%. Yep. Inclination is to put another gas station in here, because this is a main road and you're going to get vehicles going up backwards and forwards here. So I think we'll put a gas station in here. Or we could put it about there. Yeah, I've kind of put these power lines in a very awkward position. You might be able to get a modded gas station in here. Let's see what we got that will fit in that little corner there. Yeah, it's not even going to fit there, is it? Okay. Well, if we're going to do that, we must just build a... Oops. Oh, somebody actually did mention this about the resources. Yeah. This actually gives you a breakdown of the resources where they are. Include buildings, vehicles. It actually tells you the amount stored, what's on vehicles. If you turn off vehicles and trains, it gives you an idea of what is stored in which area. For example, like crops, you can see here, so like Foodville main silo's got food in there. So it looks like actually the crops are starting to run down. So we're in June, so it looks like we might be on schedule to be able to max this out a little bit. It's quite interesting that we still got quite a lot in this area here. Did I? No, I mean, it's loading from here, so they are taking the crops over there. I think what's happening is you're getting more of a priority from up here. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm just getting a bit diverted. I just did see a power pickup from here, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, we're just going to slip a gas station in just about here. Yeah. Yeah. And Knife Edge can give the support for that. So just kind of here. These guys might need a little bit of extra support, so actually you're waiting for a mechanism as well, so back over here. What did I build? Oh, this was some other bits and pieces, wasn't it? That it's building. I think we'll put Foodville main construction on that as well. Apologies, my original plan for this video was to plan this town out here, and I've got so distracted with what I was planning on doing, it hasn't actually worked. In fact, it just suddenly occurred to me that this is here, and where is the 7 crosses? One over here. I think what I'm going to do is we've got that over there. I think one thing I will want to do here is we're going to put we're going to go straight for, come there, and we're going to run right across the hillside here. And actually, I think what we'll do is we're going to come here and create a little bit of a ring road like that there, and then we got to bring you straight out like that. That would give a road connection to there, and then on this side, but actually what I should have done is just trim this bit out here. I will put, okay, it was just, oops, there's a footpath there. Sorry. Well, sorry, church. You just put that there. I'm just going to connect to you there. I want the church to be in the center of these small villages here. What I do is I'm going to run a straight road over to there. That kind of creates a main road structure through here to be built. I don't think there's much else I can do on this side. I mean, it'd be great to bring this road through and down here, that we can create a kind of a road network. I think I haven't really decided what I want to do on this side, so I'm probably going to leave that for the moment. What's here? This is the roller guy, is out here somewhere doing his thing. We can see him. Got another road going out that way. It's good. We'll have to start using the map to get round there. Okay, steel, but we only need 2.5 tons of steel now. Yeah, I think having this cement works local now is making a bit of a difference. Right, what roads have you got left now? Still got a few roads left to do. We've got one paver. Have you built everything? So we got, right, this guy just needs a little bit more. I think I'd like to get them starting work on that. So just hook you up again, and we'll get you started work on this road here, so that we got, so then I can start. What's this place called? Bonnie. Oh, I quite like that. Well, maybe we'll keep that name. Got major roadworks everywhere. Right, this one's nearly finished. Let me just go back over and check Foodville. Right, we just need 0.63 tons of steel here to get this done. And got a feeling this might be it. Yep. What we're going to do is just follow him. Away we go. Watch the last delivery of we drive through our Foodville. It's catching up with the tanker, and we're just going to come into here. The place looks very sparse. Maybe we need to put some trees or something out here. But then again, it is an agricultural area. And wow, don't drive over the pedestrians. Wow, we've got a nice close look up of the door there. Right, we should now finish this. And this would be a very good place to actually finish the video as well, with moving another collection of people into here. Some more new residents. There we are. There we are. All finished. We've now got our first people moving in, and we're just gonna just get. This is too low. Yes, well, it's probably too low because they've just moved in game. Probably get. I think we're gonna hook out a big pile of people here. Get rid of you so I don't get confused. I think we're kind of pull out some people from here as well. And again, we're about to be some piles of over 21s here as well. No, there's no over 21s here. That seems, oops, that's probably because I shut the. Yep. There's 26 there. And what we're going to do is come here. Okay, we're just going to empty the campaign pair out. 2, 3. This one's the one, isn't it? I'm going to empty this out virtually completely. Go there. We'll take some more people out of Colville for our population. I think that just filled everybody up. Yep. And you guys only got one job, and that is to work in here. That gives us a population of 460. What we should be able to do now is get the workers picking up here. Just want to make sure this is actually working. Yep. So, because we're on the 16th of July, so we do need to get workers up here. Got a feeling we might need a second bus here. Let's see if that is working. And we'll just put you in here. And what we're going to do now is get our woodcutters going out and chopping some trees down or gathering some wood. And that will mean that our heating plant will be almost ready to go. But of course what we do need is the steel finish off. This needs about another 14 tons of steel. And we should be able to make that. And I don't think I'm going to allocate any more buildings here. And just to wind up, we'll just have a quick look round and see who's doing what. Right, this guy's actually just got an unfinished heating pipe. I think considering the date, I'm inclined to leave him just doing that unfinished heating pipe for the moment, because that will mean that all the output of the steel from here will go in that direction, or should do. And then once that's finished, we can then flip to another job. I think that's good. So the harvest has just started, which is really good. And you can see we've already finished these fields. We'll just get the crops out and then take those fields down. We're working around the map. We're seeing how well. Wow. I'm going to really need to get my skates on with the crew here. Actually, I think what we're going to have to do is allocate you to there. Get some of the start getting the groundworks going here. We've now got a distribution office here, and we're going to rename you Knife Train Yard. I know that you're there. We've got a little bit of cash. I wouldn't mind getting a couple of snow plows into there. Snow plows. Don't want to spend a lot of money on these. I think we'll go for you're 60, you're 85. I think we'll just get 3 of those. Let's drop them into. This is just really to keep this part of the map clean. I do need to focus a little bit more on my technical services. We can build this, and then what, in theory, what should happen is that we should be able to get the rail construction yard back into this area. The speed is going. I'm liking the fact that Spire. Oh, I've got a feeling he might be. Our fire crews might not quite make this. We may actually lose our construction office because this is right on the limit. Come on, lucky it's not winter. If it was winter, we'd be in trouble. I think he's going to save it. Yeah, we got 2 crews coming in. Yeah. That was a close thing. That actually gives me a hint that I need a technical office out here as well. I'm going to put full-size technical office here. Yeah, I think we'll put it there. We're going to put a technical office. Now this is a. Oh, we're going to have the town, isn't it? Needs flat terrain. I think we can probably put it there actually. Yeah, and anyway, mistake by putting it in the center of the town. Just put the technical office there. That should get picked up automatically. And this is all coming along pretty well. This is really going very well actually. And this will give us the ability to export coal, and then of course we'll have to do exactly the same here and get all this infrastructure built. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.